Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 2-1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in week 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Adams, the man in motion left. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. That's out wide here for Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Throwing is Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's Hurts to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Tyrell Dodson from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Hurts sets up to throw it. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
Third down. 3rd and long.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pass thrown to Adams, he's got it on the crossing route. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 19-yard line.
On the option left, it's Hurts. And different running back, same result as they stop him behind the line. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
Well, they went back to it, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They'll throw with May. Open man, it's Hunter. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st down, it's Benson. Wanting to turn and run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
And the Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's May. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And Xavier Worthy hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Bijan Robinson, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's May. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 49 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throw right side, pulled in by Hunter. This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the Eagles.
To throw, it's May. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They'll run with Benson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
What's that? Yep, 45. Here you go.
One more time with Benson. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Here. Here you go. Sit up.
Benson. And this time.
All right, come on now.
His 2nd rushing touchdown.
But they just broke like 4 tackles in the span of a second.
And the Bucs have taken the lead. So a great 2nd effort there as he's able to stay upright and get into the end zone.
I think not just a 2nd effort. I think a 3rd effort was what got him in. Maybe possibly even a 4th.
Yeah, whatever it was, he was not going to be denied. Gano the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once,
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
I guess my receiver just ain't gonna try to jump for that, I guess. I mean, fuck it.
The Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
and you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Here goes front.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with second down and less than a yard. A give left side for Benson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
And the Buccaneers first down.
To the air, May. He'll get this complete to Worthy. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And Xavier Worthy with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Bucs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 21-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. A lane open distance here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen.
Picked up by Andrew McCouga. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
A handoff here to Benson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 52 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Anytime you hear the term an explosive run, most teams I know define that as any run over 10 yards, and they got that and more. How about a lot of credit for the big guys up front? That offensive line firing out, creating plenty of space, and a big run ensued.
Throwing here is May. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Trey Benson, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to pull the playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
He's got it at the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dante Thornton, 49 yards. And the Eagles get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll start the drive here with an end around. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. That's Keely Ringo who was there in on the stop. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Looking to throw. May. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. There he goes again. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And Xavier Worthy on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
I tell my safety to play to the outside, and he still plays the inside. Like I'm about to lose it.
And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone.
Set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he'll get nothing out of that one. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. Oh, look at the juke. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 34. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Jalen Carter in on that tackle.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Looking to throw on second down. Hurts dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, they have really gotten after him in this first half. He's been on the run throughout. And you can imagine he just might have some words for his linemen come halftime.
The Eagles on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he is caught. Touchdown. Darren Waller, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 24-yard line.
30,
Now back to throw. Open man here is Benson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. 3rd and 4. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. He'll drop to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this inside of Philly's 20 before being taken down. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 43 yards. Running out of the gun here with Benson. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. They'll go again with Benson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
2-yard line.
They'll try to run with Benson. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. And it's caught. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
A gain of 4 yards. It's 4th and goal.
They'll try and throw forward May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
I'm going to give them a ton of credit here because they're just refusing to give that other sideline any kind of hope. That safety not only kills the drive, but adds to a big early lead. And the way that this one's going,
I would expect that lead to continue to grow in the ensuing possessions.
There he goes.
I'll go fuck myself, I'm sure.
And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Marcus Jones, his first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point try, good by Gano. And that pushes the lead up to 23. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards. Throwing is Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here's Hurts to throw. Forced out to his left. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Hurts steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. A give up the middle with Benson. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Looking left sideline is complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll drop the throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. So not the greatest of first halves for them, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they head into the half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
And now they'll audible to something else. They'll throw with May. That is caught by Hunter.
Both players hate him and don't tackle him. Oh my god. I swear I've got high schoolers on defense.
With his first career NFL touchdown. And the Buccaneers extend their lead yet again. Gano the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Hurts sets up to throw it. Pass right side caught by Thornton. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. Oh, dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And that's complete to Adams. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Robinson is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 88 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. To throw, it's May. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain there of 21 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Here's May. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Dallas Goedert, 38 yards. And the Bucs have got it on cruise control. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Hey, Silver.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in this case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up fourth.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Adams, 66 yards. And the Eagles take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Oh, this is blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Oh, come the fuck on.
And nothing but green grass here.
Like, really, man?
And he dives into the end zone and gets the 2 points. Well, I think I need an oxygen mask after those last 2 plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the breakdown in protection that led to the block.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start on the ground with Benson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get him up past the 45. And even 100 yards on the ground for him now, as he's done that on 15 carries.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
On first down, right back to Benson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Crazy.
To the air, May. Got a man, that's Hunter. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the fourth quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, the Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
At the Eagles' 26-yard.
Throwing here is May.
And I'm sure he holds on to that, by the way.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
On the give, it's Benson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Trey Benson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they got him pretty well.
A 3-man rush, and I kept the running back in, and he's still a free rusher. Love that.
Got there with the same mindset, the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. The left side throw complete to Adams. Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Throwing on second and long. Hurts. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dante Thornton with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Looking for Peyton, and he's got him complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
They're going to throw. May. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nicky Manwari. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And a dump off here to Robinson. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice short tackle.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to throw now on first down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dante Thornton, 28 yards. And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22.
Eagles 48.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think that you might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he tried down here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Nicky Manwari. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And they'll send the slot in motion left. From the gun, it's Hurts. Buying time to his left. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Now back to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 20-line. He tried to get away, but to no avail, and an absolute killer there. A 12-yard loss on 1st and goal. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Davante Adams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hurts will throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Eagles 56.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a two-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I would be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
From the gun, it's May. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Benson. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, a 22-yard scamper. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball and saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of 45. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. From the shotgun, it's May. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 32 on the play.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And effective running here. We'll take it down inside the 10.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. Hurts. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Here's Hurts to throw. This is Robinson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge the secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, it wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Throw out wide is incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Being chased out left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
The fact that that's not a PI is insane to me, by the way.
And Xavier Worthy, 53 yards. And the Buccaneers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start out here with an option left. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Eagles 1st down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's out wide here for Robinson. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Bijan Robinson, 55 yards. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and through. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Clock management 101.
And he'll be taken down, but now before they reach the 50.
A gain of 24 yards.
And now an audible here into something else.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. That's caught inside the 20. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
There's another Buccaneers.
Here's May. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Crazy.
To throw, it's May. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Dallas Goedert. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Buccaneers 87. Eagles 70.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, and one side of
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want.